1989, before Christmas, Don came out from Toronto and met Norval for the first time. It was an interesting meeting, and Norval liked him. The most interesting thing for Norval was that Don's gallery in Toronto was a contemporary art gallery. It sold Group of Seven and many other different kinds of paintings, but definitely it was a contemporary art gallery and not a Native Indian gallery per se, which is the pigeonhole that Norval had been stuck in for a long time. So he appreciated that and he liked Don. And we went out to have the first show was still when he was with Bryant. Bryant was managing him at the time. And they did like a First Nations opening with dancers and singers and ceremony. And unfortunately I missed that day. I flew in the next day and Norval was being interviewed by Moses Naimarr that day, the next day. And I was to meet up with him at Four Seasons. And I got there a little bit early and I checked out some of the galleries and the places around on the street. And in one of the galleries I noticed a big Morisot painting and it was a good price. So when Norval came down, I mentioned it to him that one of his pieces were for sale in this gallery. So we all went in to take a look. And when we got inside, Norval looked at the painting and said, "I've never seen it before in my life." The owner of the gallery was standing there and he was quite upset, and he got on the phone to the person he bought it from. It was Don Robinson. And by the end of the day, that had turned into I must have painted it when I was drunk. But that was the first time I ever saw one, and it had fooled me initially. And when at the end of the day I asked Norval, well, what was the story behind that painting in reality, and he said, wolf. So I basically have called that style of painting a wolf Morisot. And there's quite a lot of them out there. So it is definitely a buyer beware market.